What's going on, man? We here at the After Hours, another late one. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. About to give you these questions that we got. The TV. You already know what I'm about to say. Go check out everything we got popping with the shows.
Now go ahead. Don't be shy.
The shows that we did.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please subscribe.
That part always. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the more interaction with these videos, the better the algorithm can you know what I'm saying, send y'all our videos and stuff, and then we can get some of the stuff out. But
That's the fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack.
That's an opinion.
pretty much.
But first of all, if your wife feels like she has to sneak to do anything, it's a bad
Things that make you go,
situation. That's a bad situation. If you don't support or approve, which approve could be the wrong terminology, but if you don't support what your wife wants to do, then maybe that's not where you need to be. Maybe that's not the situation for you.
I mean, she snuck off though. How can you support
That's my
that?
point. If she feels like she has to sneak,
Oh well, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
you get what I'm saying?
I get
Like
it.
if she can't come to you and say, hey, I want to improve my breasts, I want to improve my ass, my stomach, my thighs, whatever, and you don't support it, then there's a problem. Because a lot of men like naturalness and a lot of women like what man you know sneaking off and getting dick implants?
Hold up.
You come home with extra 9 inches and she like, whoa, when did this happen?
Oh,
But to see, me personally, like I said, if my lady was to sneak off and go get a fucking BBL, it's the grounds of divorce. I'm sorry. I mean, if we married, it's grounds of divorce. If we are together, it's grounds of breakup. I'm not about to sit here.
I feel like
and compared, bro, with all the side effects they said was going on with BBLs and shit that they got going on with BBLs, and I'm saying, and like I said, this is no shot to the people, to the women that got BBLs and shit. I'm just saying, but it's already out there that we already know about. You know what I'm saying? That the smell is bad. Sometimes the leakage, like,
Yo, my dick stinks. So weird how you just want to keep smelling it though.
you feel me? Nobody wants to get behind a
smell.
Yeah, like nobody want to be poking a dead fish. So it's like, bro, they say that shit smell like horrendous. Like, you know what I'm saying? So imagine you got a bigger booty, it's funky, you can't really wipe back there, and you got that smell on top of that. That's a whole zombie ass.
Zombie ass is crazy work.
Like,
but
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells smelly.
Dead meat, bro. Like, you feel me? Like that, and they say the smell is.
I've never experienced it.
I'm not going through it with you.
I was with somebody who claimed they had liposuction, but it looked more like a BBL to me. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't approve of the BBL. I like natural women. I like natural beauty.
Yes.
That's just what I like. God presented you, made you this way
For a reason.
and I met you and like you and love you perhaps how you are. But if you want to alter your body or your face, nose, cheekbones, chin, ears, by all means, go ahead. Don't expect me to support and be there.
Gotcha, bitch.
When you look like a totally different person than who I got with. I mean, I'm just being real. That's like going to the club and you showing interest in a man or a woman who looks a certain way, and you have that one night stand, or y'all set up a date, and the next time you see them, they look completely different. How are you going to feel about that?
You show is ugly.
I just want to know. You can comment on this video. You can
me personally,
say whatever you want to say, but
like
I'm not going to be with that. Me, myself, I'm going to be like, well, who are you? This ain't who I met.
To sneak off, for one, that's a red flag.
Of course.
That's you know you're doing something wrong because you have to sneak and do it.
Exactly.
For two, I get that it's your body. I do understand that. But at the end of the day, you're still asking somebody to be with you after you done did this to your body. So I want us to paint a different picture. And we're gonna paint a different picture. This is like, all right, somebody say you have, like he was just saying, whatever, you have a beautiful person. They decided, oh, I want to put a hole in my cheek. And then I want to put a hole in this cheek. And I want to put a piercing, a big ass hoop right here. This is their body though, right?
Yeah, they got free will to do what they want to do with their own body. You don't own them whether you're married to them or not.
Is it not selfish for the person that's doing this defective shit to their body to sit here and say that I still think you should be with me?
To me, this is what makes it selfish. If you don't have a conversation about it and you don't agree with the decision that the other person is trying to make, if you don't agree with a BBL, cool. Y'all should part ways.
Yeah.
But if you want your girl to have a BBL, support it. Don't talk about her afterwards. If your girl didn't have gauges in her ears and a nose ring and a piercing up here on her eyebrow and all that when you met her, but 3 years after y'all get together, this is what she want to do. If you don't support it, part ways.
But yeah, I agree that it should be talked about. But like I said, but this is more, like I said, she doing it like on some rebellious shit. Yeah, just gonna rebel like
Whatever, I do what I want.
Sneaking.
It's almost like someone just getting a tattoo.
Fuck what he say or fuck, because let's just be real. There's same-sex marriages and couples. If she feels fuck what he say, if he feels fuck what she say, that's a battle between you two.
That's what I'm saying. When does the selfishness really comes apart in accountability? Because it's like at the end of the day, it's your body, but you're still being selfish by thinking a person is supposed to be with you.
Okay, look,
because you made these adjustments and thinking they're not going to walk away from you.
Okay, look, let's take it here. If a man or a woman get with somebody who's skin and bones, and then next thing you know, that man becomes a bodybuilder, that woman becomes a bodybuilder, they're gaining muscle and all that. Is that what you want? Did you want somebody with all those muscles? Or did you like the skin and bones? If you got with a man who was morbidly obese or hefty or husky or fat, and then they start losing weight, is that what you prefer?
But that's still course of.
I'm just saying, is that what you prefer? Because if you get with a woman who is robust, who is hefty, who's husky, who's fat, and then 4 years into y'all marriage or relationship, she's working out, she's working on her body,
that's what I'm saying.
She's losing weight. Is that what you prefer? Or did you like her or like him the way they were.
But that's still course over. That's still course over time. Like they can still sit there and adjust to that. I'm talking about an instant adjustment. She sneaks off. She had a flat ass.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
I'm
not with it. If I got with you,
look, she left the house at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
It don't happen that fast, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It don't happen that fast, but I get what you're saying.
And she came back home at like 8 that night with a
looking like Buffy the Body.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. You like,
I get it.
Where the fuck? Like I'm saying, and she tell you like, I got a BBL. Yeah, I went and did it. I knew you wasn't gonna approve of it, but I did it anyway.
First of all,
like,
what is her lie? Is it a business trip? Like girls trip? What is she telling you to where she's gone for 2 to 3 weeks to get this BBL?
Shit, I don't know. Tell her. She's at this point.
Is it a vacation?
She's very clever. She left. You know what I'm saying?
Without you knowing what was going on.
Not sneaky. You're just dumb.
So I don't know what type of story we're gonna put on it, but
basically, my opinion and my answer is:
but if she came back,
if I got with you and you look a certain way, no, I'm not expecting you to stay looking that way. But you sneaking off or feeling like you need to sneak off without having a conversation of telling me that this is what you want, out of here. Get the fuck on. Go do that with somebody else. I'm cool. I don't want it.
Like I said, I think I said
I don't want it.
If you was white, if you was married,
if you was white,
I meant to say wife, but if you was married, I think I'm saying that's what I originally said. But if my wife was to sneak off and get a BBL and didn't tell me, them are grounds of divorce for me.
I feel like you would stay with your wife.
Shit. If I was,
I feel like you gonna play with all that plastic.
Never. She's a fucking fire hazard. Anyway, if I had a girlfriend and say that we've been together for whatever, like I'm talking about years, and she sneaks off to get a BBL and comes back with we're done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, at the end of the day,
what about, listen though, what about the people who, and I see this happen, not to put a race card on it,
like,
but I see this happen in a lot more Caucasian marriages and couples. When a woman gets pregnant, right, and don't lose that weight birth and just keep getting bigger and bigger, and they, oh, you fat fucker, you fat piece of shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have a problem when you was fucking her and knew that you was.
I went home with a fat girl once a bunch of times.
Possibly gonna get her pregnant, and she was gonna have 1 child, 2 child, twins maybe. You didn't have a problem then. Why do you have a problem now that she can't lose the weight? Why don't you motivate her or him? Because men gain weight too. Why don't you motivate them? Hey, let's hit the gym and let's, as a couple, be a little bit more healthier.
Yeah, but that's an advantage. What is really an advantage to having a BBL?
For the women or the men, because men get them too.
Well, we talk about women.
For the women, they're more attractive to a certain crowd that they're trying to get that attention from. That's my opinion. So, okay. That's not a fact.
So if we're gonna roll off that opinion, that theory, if I'm already with you and I'm attracted to how you are as you are, why the fuck are you trying to attract?
Because they want attention from other people.
Why?
Because
I'm with you.
That's just
like,
what
you
they
know what I
want.
mean? Like, I'm with you.
That's just what they want. They want you.
So,
what's wrong with you?
You to focus. This is the reason why I'm
That's what I'm saying. Listen, they want you to focus more on their looks than their mind and their natural beauty.
Yeah, this is why I'm going.
They want the public to look at them as they walk past, walk in, walk out of the place like, God damn.
So watch me walk in and walk out and walk past you when I see your ass with that extra fat plastic ass.
That's sheer insanity. I'm out.
At the end of the fucking day, I loved you for who you were.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you didn't have to do all that. So
I accepted you for the way you were.
For you to grab it, trying to grab it outside. If this is what they're doing, for you to grab outside attention, you feel me, from other people. What are we doing here? You don't want to be with me. You want the world. You want validation.
You want the public's opinion. You want the public's attention.
You want validation from the world.
From everybody but me.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
We don't need to be together anyway.
I get it. So
Bye.
me, my opinion is fuck BBLs, fuck you, take that fat ass and them titties and them unshapely ass thighs and them skinny ass legs and get the fuck on. That's me.
If you came like that and I accepted you like that, that's different. But for you to sneak off and get some mutated shit done to you.
Mutated. Oh my god.
I mean, cause I'm speaking for the motherfuckers that we all know some of them BBLs be all look like a fucking Ninja Turtle on they fucking leg. 2, 1. Like the shell, like you know what I'm saying, the shell of the
yeah,
turtle.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? But or they look like a little a Bug's Life looking creature. Like some of them BBLs do not be proportionate right for what they do to their body, and some of them they got good work. But
it's a lot of good ass BBL doctors out there.
But,
great,
but still, even if you came back,
the shit looks natural until you are actually undressed and you see the surgical scar.
Until you, and I don't care if the shit look good, and then you can actually came back to me and the shit looks awesome. I'm leaving.
You ain't gonna fuck them one last time?
No,
you not.
No, bro. Like I'm not.
I get what you saying.
I'm not gonna be turned on.
When I found out that a person that I was dealing with, they told me it was liposuction. I gave them the benefit of the doubt. But as I seen them naked, I knew what it was. Did I participate in sexual activity with them? You fucking right, I did. But it wasn't what I wanted. So I eventually made my exit. It's just not what I prefer. I prefer natural beauty. I prefer natural bodies when it comes to women.
All day.
I'm not against putting wigs and sew-ins in your hair either. But wear your natural fucking hair.
A real nigga know if you bend any woman over, she got a booty. Once she bend over and arch her back right, there is a booty back there.
Damn!
It might not be the booty she wants.
Listen.
But as a nigga,
listen. There are some women who are built like 6 o'clock. You know what 6 o'clock is, straight up and down. It's a lot of Caucasian women. It's a lot of Asian women.
Bend that ass.
It's a lot of Puerto Rican. It's a lot of Filipino. All races. Black, white. It's a lot of women who are built like 6 o'clock. I'm not sleeping with 6 o'clock. I'm just not.
Man, look.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I tried it when I was young, and that shit hurts. Bone on bone does not feel good.
Like I said, but when they bend that ass though, like depending on
when they bend that back, you mean?
No, cause see, this is what I'm saying. But like, the real niggas know what I'm talking about. For the real niggas that like, I ain't saying you ain't no real nigga, but I'm saying the real niggas that know what I'm saying. Like when they got their legs, there's a certain way their legs look. It's certain like, but when they arch their back and they bend over it, like they might not have a booty standing straight the fuck up, but when they bend over, it's something back there, my nigga, or else you won't be hitting it from the back.
Let me tell you something about skinny women. They got. That's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, we did.
I ain't even gonna say that.
That's after hours triple X, nigga. Like
yeah, I ain't about to. We ain't about to do that.
But
I ain't about to do that with them.
But yeah, but that's my opinion on it. Like I said, that's grounds of divorce, breakup. Stop fucking with you, whatever fuck it is that we're doing. If we just fuck friends, I'm done fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But no, I can't say that. But because they ain't really too much commitments, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But if you,
how you feel about a velveteen rub?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know.
Amazing.
I just wanted to fucking know.
Shit. I mean,
for the record, velveteen rubs are
amazing.
I just want to let you know that now, just in case you haven't experienced it.
Look, if y'all ain't never seen Soul Man, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to go into detail, but like I said, at the end of the day, bro, like shit. This is a sidebar on the bar side type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't point at me, motherfucker.
This is totally off the
subject. Don't point at me.
We got to do a whole other podcast on that. But I'm saying, I ain't got nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, shit, you already know what it is with how I feel about the BBL. He, you know what I'm saying? He gave
you know how I feel. You know
what I'm saying? So
fuck him. Fuck them.
We
super glue their lips.
The next question I got, you know what I'm saying, is why is it so hard for people to support each other?